Look at that. Way easier. You can see it just comes right off. Oh man, this made this so much easier. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to remove the dealer or OEM applied clear bra on the front of our LX 570. You can see the line right there. It's still fine. Uh-oh. Are you already peeling it off with your fingernail? You can't do that. It's going to take forever. Yeah, so it's still there. It's one piece. It's not old and dry rotted. This is a 2017. I think this was applied at the dealer, since we've got the little Lexus emblem under the clear bra right there. So what I'm going to do is use some hot steam. I think that might work. I'm going to use two simple things. I got this steamer with the pointy head on it. Got it on Amazon. Comes with a lot of different heads and attachments. I'll put the link down in the description in case you want to buy your own. And a plastic razor. Looks like a razor, but it's plastic, so it's not going to scratch your paint as long as you don't use the corners, right? The steamer's warming up right now. I filled it up with water. You just take this little cap off right there, fill it up with water, plug it in, turn it on, and give it a few minutes and it'll warm up. Now the plan is, I'm gonna start on this corner here, somewhere around here I guess. I'm gonna steam this up real good, get it hot, let it heat up all the way down into the adhesive, go back over it a few times, and what I'm gonna do is keep moving around so I'm not overheating one spot and potentially damaging the paint. Then I'm gonna use my plastic razor and get underneath there. Just a little bit to grab the corner, and if I can get enough of it up without breaking little pieces off, what I'll do is use my finger to start pulling that up. So let's see what it's like. Oh, you can see it's starting to separate underneath. I don't know if you can see it in the video. You see that? It's starting to lose its adhesion underneath it, even though it's not terribly hot. That's really interesting. All right, let's give it a little bit more steam, eh? Look at this, so easy. An 11-year-old can do it. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, eh? Just peel a little bit like that with your plastic razor. A little bit more. No, you don't have to do that. Just a little bit. Yeah, and try to peel it up. Let's see what it does. Oh, it's breaking. You gotta use your plastic razor a little bit more. So try to get just the lip up, right? And then once you get the lip up, start steaming more. Don't try to pull the whole thing off. All right, if that's hard, we'll just give it a little bit more steam. There you go. So you see how the lip is up right here? Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, don't pull it. We're gonna start steaming. Steam a little under, a little over, and then we'll try again. All right, the steamer's working, but we found a better solution. Hot water. We have an instant hot water spout in the kitchen that we use to make like tea and instant coffee and stuff. Pour it straight on there. Get it nice and hot in that area you're working on. And check this out. The film gets super plasticky and soft, so if you get it too hot, you might even want to wait a second because it's too soft and it just kind of rips. Look at that. Way easier. You just want to do one section at a time because obviously the metal underneath will cool down quick. Yeah, you see it's real hot, so it's ripping. Comes off super easy and really clean. So I'm gonna keep going. And let's get some more hot water. Let's put more hot water. Make sure don't stand underneath it in the area where it's gonna drip. That hot water will burn your skin on your feet. right? Oh yeah, it's really soft. I'm gonna give it a second to cool off a little. You can see it just comes right off. Oh man, this made this so much easier. Now instead of a 3-4 hour job, I think this is probably gonna be 45 minutes. And then after you get this off, it's not leaving any adhesive behind, but you gotta clean it, degrease it, and go back and buff the whole hood so it's nice and even. All right, this is awesome. Got all this section off all the way up to here. That's all we got left, just this section. I'm gonna get that off before the sun goes down, and then we'll work on buffing out the hood and everything another day. Couple of lessons learned. Hot water, way better than steam. And with the hot water, you don't wanna just keep pouring and getting one area super hot. It gets the film really soft and it just keeps tearing into little pieces. So what I did is just hold it over a section, 1, 2, 3, and that's enough. 3 seconds of pouring hot water off, and then start peeling. You know, like find a corner, start peeling back. And what I was doing is just working my way down in like 2-inch strips. Come all the way down, the next one and the next one. That seemed to work really well. I would start pouring the hot water up here, 1, 2, 3, and then start peeling down. And by the time I get to about that halfway mark, then I would have to pour hot water again, 1, 2, 3. And then continue pulling down. It's come off really good so far. Outside of the edges where you got, I don't know if it's dirt and adhesive mixed on the edge of where the film was, like on that leading edge at the top and the front leading edge down here. There's a little bit of adhesive, but that'll come off. There it is, all done. So I started at 6 p.m., maybe 5:45, and right now it's 7:30 p.m. So hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes, and that was with me stopping and starting and filming and trying to figure out the steamer and the hot water. I bet you if I started this again and I used just hot water from the beginning and I wasn't holding a camera, I bet you it'd be done in probably 1 hour. Not too bad at all. Much easier than I expected. As old as the film was, what is that, 8-9 years old now, and kind of cruddy and dried up, I thought this would be much more difficult. So now I'm gonna pull the truck back into the garage, and tomorrow, maybe the next day, I'll work on getting these little tiny bits of adhesive off. You can tell right there. The rest is good. You know, you got the little tiny strip along the edge, and that's really it. There's a couple more spots like this, but overall, not much adhesive left over. So if you want to get your clear bra off, there's probably a lot of different ways to do it. This is what worked for me on this particular truck with this particular film. Hot boiling water did the trick. Way, way easier than I thought it would be. I hope this was helpful for you. If you're running into the same thing with any other vehicle you got and you're trying to get some old clear bra off, some PPF off your vehicle, the old paint protection film. In the meantime, I love you guys. I will see you next time.